Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. Bloodmage Thalnos was recently buffed, and now that it's Undead Week I was finally able to upgrade my Thalnos to Epic. I got it to level 27, which is around what you want to have at least, in order for you to take out Ragnaros with your Thalnos. So here is the Thalnos army that I have been using. Thalnos still with the Bane talent, so we get that extra attack speed. Fairy Dragon to give Thalnos resistant, so the Thalnos is just much better against most of things that Ragnaros plays at you. Defies Bandits with Picklock, I really wanted gold from the chest. Then some spells for Thalnos, so I have Execute. I'm running it with Killing Spree because I'm actually killing some stuff with this Execute here, and I really want to get the discount so that I can just play more spells. Then I have Holy Nova. Holy Nova with Renew talent in this case, because then that heals Thalnos initially and then it leaves that heal over time effect on Thalnos as well. You could use Amplification too. You really want maximum healing, so you don't need the Resistant and Armor typically in this one, because you already have Resistant from Fairy Dragon. Armor could sometimes help against Core Hounds, but well, I guess all Holy Nova talents have some uses, but I'm going in with Renew here. And then Arcane Blast, obviously with the Torrent talent I want to get some levels on that Arcane Blast. At 26 it is quite low. I probably would need a higher level Arcane Blast for it to be super effective here. But that means that if your Thalnos doesn't get to walk up to Ragnaros, then you still have the Arcane Blast and Execute too. So you still have some tools to fight against Ragnaros, and now you're just going to use 3 copies of Arcane Blast to level up your Thalnos on the way. And in the final slot I have a Dark Eye Miner. I really like to be able to mine. I really like to be able to deny some gold from Ragnaros so that there won't be so many things coming right at me. So that's the comp. Going up one lane, hoping that your partner doesn't kill off your Thalnos all the time. It happens quite often, by the way, in the open queue, I noticed. But then you still have the Arcane Blast plus the Execute, but sometimes also Thalnos gets to actually walk up and do its magic. And yeah, this is what it all looks like in action. So here we go, Bloodmage Thalnos. I'm partnered with a Jaina against Ragnaros in the open queue. Let's go. My overall plan here is that I hope that I will be able to send some Thalnoses up the right side. But we'll see how it goes. Ideally, the first Thalnos is going to take out the Flamewakers with the help of some spells. I would have loved to send Defies Bandits to the chest, but I didn't pick them up early enough. And then once I get rid of those, then I will kill Major Domo Executus so that Thalnos will be walking between the towers, and then I will have the Thalnos attacking the next tower after Ragnaros comes up and blows up the towers. So my partner is sending a gargoyle on the left side, which is really bad sign because I really don't want us to be taking towers on both sides. And it also looks like my partner decided to kill Major Domo Executus so that my Thalnos dies. Okay, well, I mean, stuff happens, you know, but don't do that to your partner. Typically try to push the first phase when the push is just going past the tower so that they will survive that and will fight for the lane, and yeah, let's see how it goes. Anyway, I'm getting some bandits out there to open some chests, I'm getting some mining going, and I start to level up the Arcane Blast a little bit. Nowadays Torrent levels up after the 3rd shot, so 3 shots and then click it away, so I won't spend 4 gold on that. And also Execute, now I have the Killing Spree on the Execute, so when I kill something with it, then the next Execute becomes a little bit cheaper. So here we go, now we have one Thalnos going up. Okay, it's level 32. I probably should be protecting it. I don't think I'm doing a good job right now here. That doesn't look perfect. No, the Flamewalker survived. So as you can also see, my Arcane Blast a little bit too low. If it had a level 2 more to start with, then it would kill off all those Flamewakers and Firehammers and stuff much more easily. But be that as it may, we're trying to go in with Thalnos again. Right, those Core Hounds are a little tricky for Thalnos though. As you can see, ouch, that really hurt. So levels, maybe I could use Holy Nova that would give armor. That's one option. A couple of things I could do about that. But let's see. Anyway, sending out another Thalnos, giving it resist so that it's good against most of the stuff that Ragnaros is going to play. And then I'm on the hunt for targets for Arcane Blast. I want to level up the Arcane Blast And I want to level it up so that I also kill as much stuff as possible. So like now I see, oh yes, good targets. Just inches away from killing it again. Oh, just need a little bit more levels. But the levels will come, the levels will come. So we're looking quite okay. I should probably execute those and grab the discount now. Yep, there comes the discount. I have a level 31 Thalnos going. Lost the chest, that was bad. Also, shouldn't play a Fairy Dragon here, because Thalnos against Corehound, that's probably the weakest spot for Thalnos. Thalnos against Corehound, that just doesn't work. I need to send the bandits earlier, so the bandits would stun the Corehound, so the Thalnos would have more time. But let's see, what can we do here? We're getting some damage in, we're taking the tower. And I should be able to take the Pyromancer. I might get 2 Pyromancers, and zap, I managed to get 2 Pyromancers with that. So, typical when you play these kinds of Arcane Blast builds is that you just hunt for stuff with your Arcane Blasts and try to kill stuff very far away so that they never actually become a problem. Now I had that one Thalnos fighting against the Son of Flame at top. I could have protected it, I think, with the Holy Nova. That probably would have been a good plan. I think I should have done that. But let's see what happens anyway. Managed to lose the chest, which is unpleasant. Other than that, these sons are... Oh no, I really didn't want to see that tower taken. I almost shot it myself, but then I decided, oh no, I don't want to hurt the tower, because I really don't want us to take a tower, because I don't want that flame wave that kills my Thalnos. So, yeah, that's pretty typical open queue experience. So, there's potential for the Thalnoses to go all the way to Ragnaros, start shooting at Ragnaros, do a great deal of damage, but very often your partner is going to kill your Thalnos over and over and over again. But be that as it may, that's why we also have the Arcane Blast stuff. Well, we probably would have it anyway, to be honest, because it's just the most effective way to level up Thalnos. But it's one of the reasons we have that Arcane Blast running here. So we have another alternative plan. We have the Arcane Blast execute plan that we can use if we just can't get Thalnos all the way to Ragnaros. Anyway, Thalnos is going to try again. Thalnos needs healing. Heal it up. Yes. Good Holy Nova. That's nice healing. Thalnos getting some life steal as well. Level 32 Thalnos so far. Okay, that actually looks quite promising. We are very close to overtime. So, maybe a little bit behind schedule, but if Thalnos reaches Ragnaros, Thalnos is going to deal a lot of damage once Thalnos has the levels. So I'm not as worried about that. I should heal Thalnos, but I'm too slow. Okay, well, anyway. Last thing, I maybe should have played another Thalnos there. Able to destroy some. Should have caught the Firehammer. It was played just when I was working on the Arcane Blast. Now I have a 32 Thalnos out there, and it's resistant. And I managed to miss that Firehammer a little bit, but this is looking okay so far. There's a phase change, but this time, just in time, Thalnoses are in a great spot. The Sons of Flame are going to spawn, but I have 2 copies of Thalnos, and they are pretty high level, and they're going to shoot very fast, so it actually looks pretty good. I should have protected them with the Holy Nova. That is something that I really should have done. So that would have been quite important. But be that as it may, it's not looking too bad. I mean, there's a 37 and a 36 Thalnos now. They're on their way to Ragnaros. There's still 52 seconds left, so even if nothing else happens, those 2 Thalnoses will destroy Ragnaros here. But, of course, there's also other damage coming in at Ragnaros. And I suppose I'm throwing some damage there myself as well. And so, yeah, Thalnos, Arcane Blast, some alternative strategies, working in the open queue as well. Another fun way to do it now that Thalnos has the lifesteal as baseline, and is a little bit stronger than it used to be. Thank you for watching. Click like and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and a special thanks to all of my Patreon supporters, YouTube members and Twitch subscribers who make all of these videos possible.